what's up, and welcome to the show. I am a little late here today because I had a lot of people come in here, and it was just like one person after the other. So I got to talk and say hello, see how everyone's doing, the norm. But let's get to the show. I guess first of all, I'd like to thank my patrons for making all this happen. Too awesome. So it's TC Hollingsworth, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, and Sandra Scala. Let's get on with the show, shall we?
Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art.
In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. How about now? It's been a heck of a day, dude. I was like 40 minutes late. I had a lot of customers come in and I got to talk to them, but I was late to the show. I get to the show, the camera doesn't work, the microphone didn't work, and then now this type of microphone where I just had it muted. That's awesome. Makes for a great show, bro. But thank you for coming in.
TJC Gaming said, yup.
Thanks for
TJC
helping,
Gaming
being my moderator here. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I can see that it's... I just gotta pay attention. Do I have to pay attention? Am I gonna have to pay attention in here?
TJC Gaming said, hashtag streamer things lol. I know how it is.
Hashtag streamer things. I had a bunch of fun last night on Warzone. So much fun, dude. Not playing by myself. When I play by myself, I get kind of stressed out and freaked out. But when I play with my buds, it's a lot of fun.
TJC Gaming said, chill and ham.
All light blue right here.
TJC Gaming said, yeah boy, fun game Warzone.
Yeah, it's a blast, dude. Unless again, when I'm playing by myself, I cannot do it. I like have a heart attack. Too involved. Not laughing enough. Yep, the sharp edges are good for the under, like the within the cloud vibe is what I'm trying to go for here.
TJC Gaming said, solos is a nightmare. Campers everywhere.
Solos is a nightmare, but I think it's just, I'm not having that much fun, you know? I'm just like hiding and fucking running and shooting, pardon my French. I'm just doing all the things, but, you know. Yeah, with Bearded, I had Jerry. Everyone was just like running around. We were jumping cars. Last night it was so much fun. We were just, and no one was bugging us either. It was great. Tonight there's a new update for Rust where it's gonna be all like jungles.
TJC Gaming said, you can be more aggressive in a team.
I suppose that's true as well. Just been having a lot of fun with it lately. Put some purple in here, maybe? More purple?
JR Sim Racing said, hey Mr. Gates.
What up, dude? Nice to see you. Says I look like Bill Gates without my beard on.
Sent.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna vacuum my PS5. It's overheated on stream, and we have takeaway food coming too. Yum yum. I'll be lurking. TJC Gaming. Said. Hello, Mr. Lamans.
Ooh, that might be a good color. It's a real violet. Just want to know where I need to put it.
JR Sim Racing. Said. PS5, that's what you call it.
Let's put it on the white stuff. I think it'll be less crazy. I could be totally wrong. Ooh, it's a nice color. Yeah, it's a nice color.
TJC Gaming. Said. Yes, a modern day console junior. You don't own one, daddy.
Nice, that is a good color. I didn't think an Easter egg purple would be cool, but
JR Sim Racing.
that's what I've been looking for my whole life, I
don't
guess.
think once to be fast you do, there's a difference. TJC Gaming. Said. I'm always fast in the bedroom.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so tucked in there is beautiful. That's really nice.
TJC Gaming. Said. Thank you for calling me fast. That's sweet. Love you.
Can I fit it in down here? I don't think I should. Maybe. I don't know where to pick. It's so hard in like these clouds, they want to stay soft. But I don't want them to. My job is to put a bunch of lines in there so that they look crazy when people like it. Ooh, that's terrible. Don't do that. so insane. Who chooses to do this? Even the guy was like, who was in here earlier, and I was talking to him, and they were kind of like not about it, but they were at least hanging out and talking. He's like, you never catch me doing that. I get it. Like, there's no outcome. It's kind of like the games, you know. There's just exists until it's over. Because these paintings definitely seem like that, where I just exist in the moment, and then before you know it, it's over. All the while talking to my friends, hanging out, meeting new people. People like you. And I was trying to think of the PBS slogan, and those like you, for sponsoring community public broadcasting. I speak slower, and at such a cadence, you are falling asleep. See what I did there? Do you see what I did there? I did it for you, okay? Man, so I was up till like 4 a.m. editing. Got up at like what, 9:30, 10 a.m. Then just made my iced coffee, which I'm still sipping on, and went to work. Worked some concrete. You know, got dirty. Got my hands in the dirt. Felt good. Finished the job. And I just had to make it look like I was never there. I was like, whoo-choo, whoo, whoo. Just put up, you know, fixing a little bit of a foundation. Visible change. Nothing structural. Semi, probably. It probably helps a little bit. Whatever the hell I just did. But let's get outside more, people. It's the time of the year. She was on her way to San Diego for a month. I was like, isn't it funny? Like, If you're from San Diego, you know. Or it's just like the weather here is so perfect. Like right now it's 70, let's see, it's 73 degrees Fahrenheit, 1:10 p.m., blue skies, minimal clouds, just beautiful. Trash trucks cruising. Same temp out there. I love it about Silver City. It's just so, every once in a while I just catch California in the air. And I'm like, oh. Trash truck, get a move on. Thank you. Okay, I like the lavender going into this painting. It's not really a color of mine, so that might make it a little special. You ever wheeze the juice? I notice with clouds, they have to be in such a way. The ground can be harsh, but a cloud has to be smooth. Flows like water. You rarely see harsh water. I mean, even rough seas is, they are fluid. The fluid dynamics is real, bro. Oh, this dude, he's just chilling over here. Pareidolia. It's just so epic of a song, you can't help it. I can't help it. Okay. Ooh, okay, time to chill. What did I just do? What have I done? What do I keep doing? We just gotta take a break, take a chill. I kind of like it, what I did. And what it is this right there. Not sure if I'm a fan yet, but again, this painting is all about emotion, clouds and water and tears and life and floods. Formula 420. I don't need these anymore. We're giving away Formula 420 lanyards. Just kidding, I'm not giving it away. It's my last one. From when I was cool, okay? I used to be cool. I had a cool moment. We all got 15 minutes. We really need to grasp this painting and conjure up the idea that it's okay. I was happy that a professional artist came in and said, wow, now that's a nice cloud, and it's nowhere near done. And I'm just pleased when that happens. Lavender looks a little extreme now. But I want these clouds to glow, yo. I want there to be no question. You know? So it's going to take a number of lines like that. That's like my little practice area where I can come through. Now, I haven't even touched this up here yet, so it's going to look a little odd. It's just got to be darker. I gotta move into it. But if I throw in a couple, I should be okay. So just about folding the eye, following the color variants. Okay, now that brings the sharpness to the edge. And all we got to do is tone down the middle. What's happening here? Gotta bring some of this up. Again, you don't need to actually do it. You just gotta fool the eye, yo. You ain't gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Get it? Okay, now do it. But don't do it.
Still lurking and eating. Dab, dab, dab.
Oh, is it that time? You might have just saved this stream. You might have just saved my life. La. Oh, I'd be a crazy conductor. Ah. Let's do it. Welcome to my jungle. Let's do it together. Breathe. Damn. People walking by my store just looking in like, what is he doing? See what I mean? Ah, stabbed in the heart. It was dramatic. It was all of it. It sang. It's emotional. Gotta be careful. Please be careful. Pretty soon I'll be as good as a cake decorator. Whatever that means. It's hard to paint and move like this. Calm down. You will hurt yourself, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
TJC Gaming said, "The magical bomb of righteousness says this will be a masterpiece."
Ah, it's beautiful. Thank you for inferring into what this will be. It better be, bro. 'Cause right now it's okay. I even like it. But I feel I can really screw it up with one little paintbrush move. One paintbrush move.
TJC Gaming. Seth. Looks sick, man. Really, really good so far.
Thank you very much, TJ. It's all about the color, I guess. Hello and welcome. How y'all doing?
Great, how are you?
Excellent, thank you. Welcome to my studio.
I like your floor.
Oh yes, came with the building.
Really?
Yeah, it did. My floor now. No, but I love it. I had to replace a little bit of it where, you know, maybe some water damage when I bought the place, but
But you had a lot of options.
I could go many ways. And it fits with my whole thing I'm doing here. It's like the combination of the chaos, the pattern. This is what I'm working on with my painting. It's a very small paintbrush. And
That's not computer?
no.
This is gorgeous. By the
See,
way.
oh, thank you. This is the one I'm working on now. I'm trying to, well, I'm working on a few. This is one of them. That was a serious question about the computer?
That's what I thought.
Okay, I love it. I love that.
Nobody would.
No, nobody would. That's correct. Not only that, but I do it live on the internet. So I bore the internet twice a week, and we just sit here and we talk and hang out. You can see I got a microphone on. Here's my business cards. You're welcome to one if you'd like. Each one's a different painting. And yeah, so the idea here is to make it real big, and then I'm gonna get it in, like, I think, say one of these, maybe like this, but epic like that. 12 feet tall, 6 feet wide, just something just epic, just beautiful, like this, but just bigger, huge. And then that's where I'm going corporate with it.
More energy.
TJC.
Well,
Seth.
I think it's just patience and a moment. It's just this moment. I keep doing it until I'm not doing it.
Oh, that, I get that.
You know, and that's it. It's a constant thread in my life. I sold glass. Here's a New York Times article about my store in Tucson, where we did all local and American-made products for 7 years. And so that's a difficult thing to do in retail, is stay out of China, because that's where all the money's made.
Yeah.
So I just chose against it, and I was like, we're gonna really work with people. And so again, I want to work with the moment, and that was what that was all about, because these are real people I could talk to and do business with, really,
Yeah.
if that's what it is. And now it's talking to people from all over the world and doing lines over and over and over and over and over until it has balance and movement and all of it. But I really appreciate it, and I thank you, because this has been a motivation of mine, is that this can't be done by humans, kind of possibility. This has to be a print, and so I think at the head of Google, right behind the front desk in Google in the big building, I want to see one of my paintings, because that's what I'm going for. I want people to think immediately. Obviously, it's not a human.
If you sell this, you need to put your photograph on the back.
On the back,
So
I mean that one.
whatever.
Yeah,
So when people say, yeah, it's, and I say no, and they go,
yeah.
there's the guy.
Well, that's the thing. I also I videograph the whole thing. So literally from start to finish is that painting on the internet, on my YouTube channel, which you could be a part of if you
Oh, yes.
feel free to.
And I want to take something. I think I want this.
And I got tons of prints here, small prints for like 15 bucks, big prints for hundreds of dollars. I'm trying to really accommodate this moment.
Use acrylics.
I do. I'm allergic to paints.
Are you?
Go figure. So in 1997, that's my first canvas like I ever finished. But I did murals and paintings, like paint. I owned a painting company, just never wore a mask. Never really needed it until I did.
All those VOCs.
Yeah.
We just had our house, the interior painted, and there was a smell. We spent almost $2,000 on paint for just walls and ceilings. And we had
Yeah.
you know,
Paint's
and
nutty
two
expensive these
coats
days.
and
Paint is
$2,000.
very
Blew me
expensive.
away.
But it,
Yep.
it
But
makes
it's
all the
all the
difference.
difference.
Amen.
We had a darker color, and this just.
Just
I go
really-
to the bathroom, and I think I left the lights on.
Yeah, isn't that nice? I love it. I love to hear that.
Somehow this makes
Yeah.
me think of Elizabeth, honey. This.
The blue.
Yeah. I don't even know if she uses a pipe. I think she buys those pre-made things that, oh, and this is beautiful too.
Yeah, I have quite the collection of glass. And what's cool about these, oh, it's not a TJ piece, but TJ, it's his little caterpillars that he made.
Uh-huh.
That's him, his wife, and his 2 daughters.
Cool.
And so they're on every one. It's like his signature for his pipes. So I love that about these little glass blowers that have
This
these
thing,
ideas.
Is this a TJ the green?
Yeah, this one? Yeah. It is.
I don't know if she uses a pipe.
Well, she uses something that looks like a pipe to me.
Every once in a while, we all use a pipe. I don't know.
New Mexico is like number 3 or 4 in marijuana
Think so.
usage in the country now.
I don't doubt it.
And we live in a little town north of Albuquerque, town
Oh.
of Bernalillo.
Okay.
How many do we have?
10,000. Oh, dispensaries?
Yeah.
When we moved there, we
Isn't
had
that nuts?
27.
So you have the same population we do, 10,000 people, and you have 27
Well, they had
dispensaries.
low rent there, so everybody from Albuquerque.
Well, and now there are more. So I don't even know how many we have. We have,
So wild.
we will say every corner, cannabis, coffee, car
Isn't that
wash.
crazy? I got out of it, thank goodness, in 2017. Opened up a cannabis lounge in Tucson. Too early for that. And then, yeah, I love my life now.
Yeah.
It's spectacular.
How much is?
$20. They used to be 27, but it's $20 cash. Even a $20 bill would be fine.
I'm gonna get her one.
So,
We grew this copper on this through electrolysis.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a $2,700 fish bong right there.
God, that's ugly.
That's, yeah.
Isn't that something?
But someone's going to love
Of
that.
course,
Well,
after you smoke, it
I
makes
love it.
better.
I don't really sell them anymore. Again, this is a whole lifetime of mine ago. I literally put these out because, well, what am I going to do? I have 3 gun cases full of pipes in the back. If you want me to pull them out, if you really want to choose a pipe,
No.
I got some.
This pipe, I saw this pipe and I thought about Elizabeth.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love that.
And, oh, this is beautiful too. Yeah, yeah, that's so pretty.
Now, structurally, that's probably a very sound piece. It has mellow. See how this is just.
Yeah.
But that's fine. She's not going to really break them. These are again American-made, nicely built pipes.
Is this TJ?
No,
Okay.
probably churro.
We, we all we're cigarette smokers, and she is as well. She has a beautiful home and a beautiful surrounding and a gorgeous view, and she was putting her cigarettes out in a dog dish. I thought,
My
This-
goodness.
this won't do.
This won't do at all.
So I got her an ashtray. Oh, aren't you pretty? I got her an ashtray that kind of looks like this. Reminds me of
Oh,
this.
cool.
So this is the one that said Elizabeth to me.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay. And it's
Well.
it's a functioning actual.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have crazier stuff that are necklaces.
We brought some
That
money
are-
with us.
Check these out. These are fun. These are pendants.
Wow.
It's a pendant, but it's a functional pipe. So you just hang it around your neck. You let everybody. Oh, thank you so much.
It's the modern age.
It really is. You want me to bubble wrap this?
No,
No, you're gonna put it in somewhere.
plastic.
Yeah, I try not to take anything that won't biodegrade.
I get it. I love it. I just have bubble wrap from 2017, and I'm still using it.
Yeah.
I'm just still using it. I mean,
on occasion we need to use it,
I
but
sent a package to France that had the popcorn stuff in it.
yeah. They
The
denied
people
it.
that picked it up had to pay an extra $20 or
Oh.
$25 refuse because they weren't accepting that kind of popcorn back then.
Yep.
It had to be this new biodegradable.
Yeah, the biodegradable stuff,
So
sure.
they paid a
The
penalty
cornstarch.
to get it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, don't do that again.
Wow, 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 wow. That's something. Even look at this. This is silly. It gets
that caught my eye too.
belt buckle.
Wow.
It's a glass belt buckle pipe. I mean, people are just
Inventive.
inventive. You don't carry anything with this one,
Yeah.
but you just look cool at the party.
It looks very cool. That caught my eye as well.
You know,
When
another
you
belt.
start taking your pants off.
Another belt buckle. Very a fragile belt buckle, to say the least, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, you start taking your pants, your belt button. I'm like, wait, buddy.
Wait a
that's not what
minute.
I meant. Okay, we paid you.
Yeah,
I love this. This one said Elizabeth straight
thank you so much.
And it looks like her ashtray that we got her.
Well, that's very cool. I was gonna.
I haven't seen it lately.
Yeah, she went back to the dog bowl. I'll speak to that.
She got to keep cleaning it out every day. There's a function to this. I do it too. I get it. I just try to stay on top of my craziness, which is, just constant, ever focused life. And I love
This
that.
is really good crazy, man.
And this is what keeps me constantly ever focused. I swear. I mean, this is if we can take a moment
It sucks
and
you
just do
in.
nothing.
It
I
is-
really think it's important.
And it sucks you in, but the other thing is just the visual is like,
Thank you. I hope when it's finished, it provides the same.
yeah,
I can also ruin a painting within a year.
gotcha. I tried to paint. I tried to learn
It's
how
true.
to paint, and it really does give you a deep
Oh,
respect.
got the Gila Cliff Dwellings. I'm working on that. That's a tough one.
This looks beautiful too.
That was my mom's house in Mexico.
That looks beautiful to me.
So what I would like to do is work with architecture. I was an architecture student. That's why I think I kind of created this type of painting because of topography. Anyway, I want to work with right angles and try to do this crazy line work and incorporate it into architecture. It's really hard but here, these stairs, there's no
Yeah.
straight line in those stairs.
Yeah.
But I think I nailed it. It looks like stairs.
It looks like wood. It
It-
looks like rich, deep.
Well, that's cool too. It could be whatever you wish, but nevertheless, it's hard to make something
Haven't come out that.
And-
with
and-
squiggly lines and make it
Gotta
straight.
get the shadows just
And to
right.
make it look like stairs.
Yeah. So that to me gives me hope to do the rest of the painting. I'm in the
And
middle
tell
of
me
it.
about this.
Bob Ross?
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, that is very respectful of you.
I mean, hey, he is the person I admire. I am a fan of what he did. Hence, I do it. I'm live on the internet just like he wasn't live, but nevertheless, I'm providing this moment so that people can come
it
back.
was like constantly giving.
And that's
away
wonderful.
So that somebody else could get that feeling of,
Yes,
that's what I meant.
that's beautiful. And I hope to share that as well. Because, why not? Why not?
Thank you.
No, thank you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
Elizabeth
Thank you.
will get it.
And thank you for understanding about the ridiculousness behind it, that it has to be a computer. I love that.
Yeah.
And yeah, my little three-wheeler.
You can lower that sucker down.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be my So architecture, right?
seat on there,
We
dude.
have a bunch of architecture in town. I would love to have an easel and create that as an artist bike so I can just turn around and start painting.
Oh, how cool is that?
That would be nice. I have to learn how to weld, buy a welder, or figure. I gotta figure something out.
You'll
Kind
wake
of,
up at 2
kind of a
in the
modern
morning.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Is that what
Oh,
she would?
she went out in her car
Okay.
to the Black Hills and the Red Hills, and she'd have lunch under the car.
Nice.
So damn hot.
Yeah.
Back then the cars
Yeah.
way up.
Yeah.
Did it all alone.
Yeah.
All by
Awesome.
herself.
That's beautiful.
And you know her paintings.
Yeah.
It's-
Sure.
She captured like you. She just captures it.
Ah, thank
Not
you.
Detail, but
Thank you so much.
I mean that.
It's hard to do something without making a tree, but make it look like a tree.
Yes.
It's really hard. Because for me, I painted murals for years. Painting and putting in, like, can you paint clouds in my house? Sure, yeah, you know, and I got paid good money to do it. Or kids' rooms to be all jungle themed.
I remember
But, you
those
know,
days.
sure, in the 90s. But now I'm trying to see a tree somewhat differently, I guess. I think that's the best example of me seeing things a little bit differently through art. And it's the corner one over there, to your right, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's really, it shows you the Gila, but there's no aspect of, oh, that's how you paint a tree? No. Oh, that's how you paint a cliff? No. But that's how I do it,
Yeah.
and it works. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that, and thank you
Yeah,
guys.
Your stuff is, the more you look at your stuff, the more lovely it is.
Thank you. That's what I hope.
And who would have, the yellow.
I like the bright when you do it in the bright. I'm not so crazy about it.
Sure, don't look at
That's
anything.
what I know that.
Don't look at anything
Like a
less than that.
olive field or something.
No, that's okay though. But it's supposed to be something interesting, and that's what I'm doing. And it has to be. Yeah, this has to be. The lady who was here earlier was like, I don't like the whatever, and I'm like, it's okay.
No,
This
I
is one day. This is day 5. So, give me 6 more months. Check in with me online, and see how I'm going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and see you next time you visit Silver City.
We'll be back.
All right.
This is her first time here. She was born in Santa Fe.
Oh wow. Well, welcome.
So she knows northern New Mexico really well.
I haven't been yet.
Oh, Chimayo.
Oh, it's so
We
beautiful.
I
go to
know.
Chimayo all
It
the
will
time.
take your breath away.
That's what I hear.
Just an old town, old
Chimayo?
cemeteries.
Yeah.
Chimayo, right above.
You
Santa
got
Fe.
it.
And go through Nambe.
That's where the pilgrims go on Good Friday.
Okay.
The sanctuary.
Don't go
The
through
church.
Escanol. Go through Nambe.
Go through Nambe to get the
Chimayo.
Chimayo.
Chimay.
Okay, I'm writing this down because I'm going to do this actually. So thank you.
Okay.
It's a lost treasure.
Thank you so much,
And
guys.
there's a really wonderful rancho restaurant up there, native New Mexican beer, James Beard Award winner.
Okay.
And it's just as simple as can be.
That's
Ah.
your.
Great uncle.
It sounds beautiful, and I appreciate you guys.
Okay, we'll let you work.
Thank you.
Thank you for this.
Thank you. I just keep going. I could do this forever. People tell me I'm good. I'm like, yeah, keep talking. I love it. Pretty lucky. And I guess really it comes down to putting your heart out and doing something consistently and having that behavior happen. And then, over time, it's recognizable. Over time, people say, hey, look at what you're doing. Neat. And I guess that's where I kind of am right now. Which is pretty dang cool. And again, especially to just, like, I open the door and people come in and give me compliments. The frig? When I had my smoke shop, I would open the door and people would come in and yell at me. Be like, how come these are 59 cents? They used to be 57 cents. And I'd be like, God damn it. Excuse my French. It was a struggle. You know what I'm saying? 'Twas a struggle.
Battery 100%.
Dab, 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 lovely people.
FRNT disconnected. Ready to pair.
I don't know why my shit's not working. Everything's breaking down today. Could be the end of the world as we know it.
Connected to FRNT.
Connected to FRONT. Connect that jazz, Dag. Come on, Dag. Finally, Dag. Oh, come on, man. We're gonna take a little break. We're in it for the long haul. I gotta capture the cloud in the sky. I don't know how to do it.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1.
I got one better. So. Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I just started counting to 5.
TJC Gaming. Set. Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
I better open up the window. If I just did an ASMR channel and held the microphone in my hand and did things like that, like open up windows, set things down.
TJC Gaming. Set. It's the magic of the green. Oh baby, baby.
Oh, baby, baby. Okay, I gotta chill. I'm excited. I wonder, and maybe you can help me think about this, is there any other job where 100% positive feedback, 99% positive feedback? I've worked in a lot of jobs, construction jobs, finished construction jobs, so that you get all the accolades. But so many times within those jobs, there are moments where people have the opportunity to do, be like, why didn't you show up here on time, or something negative comes in. This is the weirdest thing to be like, I have a store where people come in and it's nothing but positive, like, wow, or else they wouldn't have come in, because there's windows and they can see. Sometimes husbands and or wives hang out outside. Like, I don't want to see art. That's stupid. Or whatever their thought process is. I just wonder. Do you know? I may be the luckiest person on the planet. Like there's jobs where you get heartwarming, like, thanks doctor for saving my uncle's life or some crazy stuff like that, right? There's plenty of like those jobs where people are going to be like, yeah, hey man, great tile work. Wow, my house has ever changed. Or, dude, this painting is crazy inside my house. You know, I used to do murals, stuff like that. But there was always the opportunity of failure, or they're not going to like something, the price, the this, the add-ons, the whatever.
TJC Gaming said, "You never get 100% positive feedback from those you cannot hear. There's always one a whole paradox."
No, for sure. That's why I said 99% who come in and contact me, though. That's what I'm talking about. It's the interaction between people. You don't ever go into a store and, you know, like when does that happen? When you get to be the recipient of like such accolades all the time.
When it comes to work or hobbies, there is always one. Always.
Always. She's so devious. Hello, love. You're going to die. It's like, lady, calm down, bro.
TJC Gaming said, "People may walk by and think it's not for them, but those you will not hear."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They don't come inside. Like I have had husbands sit outside or wives sit outside while the other people come inside, and they're just not into it. And that's what I'm talking about. Like I don't even get to hear. I don't have to hear. Like I don't know of any other job where the only interaction you're gonna have is like pretty much 95% positive, 99%. I can't imagine. There was one case here. Here's the one time that's okay, twice I guess. Even recently, one guy was like, "Yeah, I don't know." I think that was his whole thing. His whole sentence was, "Yeah, I don't know," and I get that. I'm happy to hold that. But another guy way back in the day, which kind of hurt my feelings, he was like, "Oh, paint by numbers." And I was like, God dang, it's not paint by numbers, but I kind of understand where he's coming from. Because if we get enough of these squiggly lines everywhere, it's just, it's not a landscape anymore.
I saw a movie
It's now
once
surreal.
where in the future people were tried in court with upvotes and downvotes. Social media was used to judge everyone at all times in all settings.
Oh yeah, for sure. China, 2025. Fucking parts of America, 2025. People are losing their jobs over a fucking comment. In your countries, people are going to jail over comments.
TJC Gaming said,
Not
"If
far
they
off.
got too many downvotes, they were judged harshly and went down."
That's just a funnier way to exemplify what's actually happening. Downvotes and upvotes and a movie with it. But yeah, the reality is this is very, very on point. Social credit scores, already a thing in China. Trying to implement them here. Arresting people.
Being normal here is called far right now, by the way.
Yeah. I can't. Talk to me on my other channel, bro. I'm over here trying to relate to nothingness, chaos. I need to take a break. I'm going to go outside and breathe in some fresh air. You guys want to come outside with me? Let's go. Let's see what kind of birds you can hear. What kind of cars we'll see. Well, you guys aren't going to see any cars. I'll explain them to you, though. They're going to be like, you know, large and metal. Probably mostly plastic.
Oh, da, da, da.
Dizzle, dizzle, dab, dizzle, dizzle, dab. Bro, ones again? I just did a bunch of fucking scoop, scoops. All right, we're outside. People are doing U-turns. Chevrolet Colorado. Chevrolet Silverado. Grand Cherokees, Jeeps. You know what I mean? It's beautiful out here. Shouldn't smoke so close to yoga. So I'll go around the building. Honestly, doesn't even taste good. Putting it out. Bad for you, all that jazz. It's real. All that jazz is real. What's good for you now is them ones. Ones is good for you. Ooh, look at this painting. You want to see a painting? What do you think of that painting? Small. Ow. Which way is up? Is that up? Is that up?
TJC Gaming. Sent.
That's not up.
1111111.
One's in the house. Let's go.
TJC Gaming.
Let's
Sent.
do it.
1.
I'll even go in the back and do one.
TJC Gaming.
All right.
Sent. 1.
All right. All right.
TJC
All right.
11.
11. Do you know how many time zones there are in Russia? I don't know what they call that country nowadays. Russia? Not the Soviet Union. The answer is 11. 11. All right, then we're going to get really painty. So yeah, I got to get my painting in behind the main desk at Google headquarters. Oh shit. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. Got one. Apron. Ow. Ow.
TJC Gaming. Sent. That was a good dab.
I'm holding the top of my head in.
TJC Gaming. Sent. Top dab. TJC Gaming. Sent. 1. TJC Gaming. Sent. 1.
Oh my God.
Sent. 11. TJC TJC Gaming.
11.
Set. 11. TJC Gaming.
I gotta paint.
1.
You know what painting is?
TJC Gaming. Set.
It's a
1.
thing.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set.
It's funny you started that with Jerry Tulit
Set. 1.
on my gaming channel.
Set.
So he does that.
TJC Gaming.
Just not as obnoxious.
1. TJC Gaming. 1. TJC Gaming. Set.
1.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC.
Let me guess. 1.
1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set.
1.
TJC Gaming. Set.
1.
TJC Gaming.
Let me guess.
Set.
1.
TJC Gaming.
11.
1.
Damn it.
TJC
That was my
Gaming.
one. That was my bet.
Set. 11,100,000.
There it is. I was 1 off, dude.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1.
I was 1 off the transition.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming.
Could have done 11 million.
1.
Something,
TJC Gaming.
whatever you said.
Set. 1. TJC Gaming. 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 Set. 11. TJC Gaming. Set. 11. TJC Gaming. Set. Top Man. TJC Gaming. Set. Jerry know the power of 1.
Jerry knows the power of 1. Thanks to you explaining it to him that one time. That's all it took. We won it up before every Rust and Warzone stream. We won it up. I was kind of poetic and actually started to relax me. One. 1. 1. 1. 1. What if we count to 1 for 12 hours? Eat your heart out, Mr. Beast. 1. 1. 1. 1. Shall I do that?
TJC
Is that a thing I should do?
Set. Feel the wave of euphoria rush over you. The power of 1 is the highest entity. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set.
1.
TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. Travis. Set. TJC needs to build on his vocabulary.
1. We were counting to 1. How you doing, Trav? You having a good day?
TJC Gaming. Set. I only know one. Travis. Have you heard of one? TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming.
Did.
Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. TJC Gaming. Set. 1. Boomer League. Set. Nice brain. Check your messenger AFTA.
All right. How you doing, Boomer? Welcome.
Travis. Set. Well, yes, I'm having a good day.
Nice, dude. Glad to hear it. I hope it's as beautiful up there as it is in your heart. It's just beautiful here. It's 73 or so, and just a beautiful day. I hope you guys are getting sunshine too. Interesting clouds we got down here. These are the ones that kind of stagger and travel.
Travis. Set. How big is that painting?
This one? Oh shoot. As big as the other one. Oh, there we go. 36 inches by 48 inches. So, yeah, that's why I'm sitting down, but I got my, there, I'm standing up. I would definitely need a step stool, and I would normally paint my paintings up on this shelf, which makes it impossible. So I gotta lower it. She's a beaut. She is a beaut.
Travis. Set. Epic.
But like, you know, no, not yet. We're not getting Epic yet. That's my next one. That's coming. Epic's coming. I talked to, well, a friend who, her boyfriend has a wood shop here in town, and I need some lengths of straight wood. I need one of the faces cut at 15 degrees all the way down on all 4 pieces so I can make a canvas stretcher. And paint my real painting coming up. Which, when that guy came in here and asked me if, he's like, wait, you didn't use a printer? That's where I want to be. I want to be there. I want people to think, obviously there's no way a human did this. But I need it to be that big so that it can be in, you know, contention for Zuckerberg's office or something. You know what I mean? So it's got to be something to the effect of, there's no way people are going to stare at it because a human took the time. And they're going to understand that in their profession, you know. That's what you know, hey. That one's going to be epic. That's all I'm saying. And thank you. Just happy to be here. Today I feel real lucky. So this lavender has been giving me a little bit of a hassle here. Don't even know if you guys can tell or see it. But I like it. It has the brightness, but now I think I'm overcompensating. But what I'm trying to do is slowly pull out the, you know, so it's not stark. Nothing can be stark in this. It has to all, it can be shocking. You know, there's an area that's like, oh my God, look at that. That's epic. That's a moment over here. It's like, oh, whoa. But over here it's all blue and distant. But it all gotta work together. I think right now I just have a little bit too much lavender, yeah? When you have too much lavender. So let's work out a little bit more white. Not get nuts, but throw a little bit of blue. Okay, how are we looking? Man, I'm always so surprised how far a little bit of a color goes. Spray pretty good. Now that we have both kind of sitting in the next to one another, I can work them out. Maybe have a transition one. Wow, 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 wow. Probably the brightness I'm looking for in a color. What do I know? I learned about skin opaqueness, how the oils in your skins. It was great. Lex Fridman podcast had the guy from like some animation gaming development thing, and just to understand how we glow, I guess is the best way to put it. I really never noticed it, but I kind of understood how, like, I've heard people say, you know, you can see through white people, and I always thought it was funny, you know. But I guess I was hanging with my folks, and I was in the back seat, and my pop's friend was in the passenger seat. And I told them later, I was like, you know, it was the weirdest thing. It was, his skin was so translucent in a way. Reminded me of like a reptile, you know. But learning that in, you know, the keen eye that we have created to understand what's what's real and what's not, it's difficult in gaming, obviously, to do the face, and certainly it is. I mean, certainly it is in all aspects of trying to recreate that. It might be why part of the reason you won't see a human painted like in a Muslim depiction of a painting. It's just nature and animals and things like that. There's certain things you don't tread on, I guess, you know. I don't like restrictions, but it makes sense as a competent, quote, competent human on this planet. But it just could be my simplistic mind, my little lizard brain. I mean, the only human I ever painted was Bob Ross. Boom. And it could be just because I'm no good at it, to be honest. Or it could be so I'm trying to gather a lot of little spaces in these front clouds. So I want them to have a lot of juxtaposition to the cloud behind it. I need it to be set aside. You can see more of it, maybe. I don't know. But I'm just going back and forth with this new blue. It's pretty bright. But the more I put in, the less one line feels. Because there's another one to complement it. Once I feel that I have it down, I'll move from this area. Right now it seems to capture my momentum. I probably just have to get it down so it looks good so I can just move to a different area. But again, it seems to all be across this little horizontal plane. I don't mind. That's where I put in all the lavender piece. So perhaps this just ties it all together. Perhaps. Maybe I'll take one of these canvas into the river. A couple cameras and do a painting. It could be a thing. I'm not gonna say I figured something out here, but it's looking pretty good. Now here comes the part where I screw it all up. Dun 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 dun. But it's okay. I didn't do it on purpose, you know what I mean? Let's just go with that. Alright, we got a little dark here. Dark-ish. Not dark enough. That's rare. That should be okay. It will. I don't know. Should I go darker right now? Darker. No. Chill. Chill, Wheezy. Chill. Sounds like I'm sneezing. You just got to chill. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here to celebrate this thing called life. Okay. JK, LOL. Beanbag. Beanbag. Hell yeah, let's talk about it. Talk about it, talk about it. I mean, so far I like everything about it. Are there things I wished? Sure. Do I wish it wasn't so big? Sometimes. See how dark it gets when it dries? It's crazy. Now who's crazy? Sorry, this is the calm music. I'm supposed to be calm right now. I don't know if you guys feel that. Oh. That's the jams right there. I will kick everything. I just gotta figure out how the glow, which part of it makes the glow. See, I'm seeing a certain set of like chrome, you know? It's like the amount when you draw chrome. It's an interesting thing when you draw chrome. It's hard, but then when you see it done and you look at it and you do it once or twice, you're like, oh, I see. Anyway, let's take a little break. Let's back up the painting. Welcome to the show. But yeah, nobody, I mean, no one gets to this part yet down here. Understand. Let's just take a look at it, step back, soak it up. It's got so much color to it, you see? So the lavender is what we kind of put in today, which is tucked here, pulled in there, and over here. So I wanted this lavender-ish and lighten in, lighter, and then off in the distance. Now this comes up close, and then that goes up tall. So all that has to be stated. If I could just put words on it. So just be all, this tall, T-A-L-L, tall cloud. This is front cloud. Leaving cloud. Traveling away cloud. Haze. Land. Rocks. I have to do it in left-handed because I'm not left-handed, so it's, you know, it's part of the art. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Let's step back a little bit. Let's enjoy what we got, you know? It's a beautiful day. You can see it's bright as shit outside. It's so bright outside, I don't even know what it's up. I think an atomic bomb has gone off. Alright. So we just really want to look at it, see the color. I mean, it really does look good on camera. You guys got it good. If you knew what these clouds look like in real life, you'd be like, oh shit, are you gonna finish those clouds? I'm like, but on camera. Hey. You guys just chill out here for a minute. Ow. Sorry about that. I need a drink.
show, lizard man.
many paintings have you guys sold? Thanks for being patient. Quite the conversation outside. Think I might have a valid, well, none of your business. I was talking to a neighbor of mine. Options, yo.
Travis said, "How many paintings did you sell?"
Yeah, right. Would have been nice, right? So many. Looking for the highlights. I don't think that was a good one. Thanks for hanging with me today, everybody. I appreciate it. Just kind of bouncing around because I can still. You know, just creating edges for these clouds to exist with. Okay, kind of getting a little too into these clouds right here, but I think I'm cleaning them up. I think I'm cleaning them up just fine. It's weird when I hit the same line twice, I just realized that just happened. But I think, oh, what a wasted motion, until I think of the person who's sitting in their dining room or living room or wherever they hang this, and they're looking at it and they see that line and they see that there's multiple levels to just that one line. And then for the next 30 minutes they contemplate, did this person paint the same line 3 times? Maybe. That's where my brain would go. Wondering how I was going to transition that. I think that's a good enough move. Color is color. Oh, what? Color. That's what needed to be there, right? And then this. Crooning. So here we got a lot of that. Let's see if I have any white. Let's try. Let's just see what it looks like next to it. Crazy. Stands out like a sore thumb. Ouch. That's my sore thumb. Voila. Darker color right here again. That's not dark enough. Okay then, chill. It's light. Aren't we all just light? Oh. OBS wants to play out here too. Interesting. Interesting. I don't even know what to do anymore, man. What are we even... It makes me a little happier, but very sad. I'm still very sad, but I'm a little happier, huh? How's that? Internet. Just yell. Yell. Where is this line going on this painting? See, sometimes it's not so obvious. Sometimes, sometimes. Room. Well, tonight's going to be a fun night. New jungle themed Rust. Plus we're going to be on a server with some people on it. So I'll be able to advertise a lot more clearly to a group. And that's gonna be cool, dog. I'm really most stoked about that. You know, I want to see a lot of these people who play these video games transition into some art, if they're not already. Dang, sister sledge. I'm trying to capture a little bit of blue, and it keeps coming out pretty white. So see if we can't mix a little bit of black into it, gray it up. And pull back the white into it. Blue it back up. Interesting combo. I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Maybe. Maybe. For real, dog. For real. Let me zoom in a little bit. It was a stormy day. And somehow the sun came out. That's nice. Can you guys even see what I just did? Let's see. Yep. Enough of the space is open. But can you see what I'm doing? Crazy. Chill. When the sponge gets out of hand, used to be a thing when I was painting houses. Be using sponges a lot. Have to clean that sponge out. I like the grays. Hold it. Hold the phone. So now, I'm at the point in the painting where I'm complementing the colors with light colors. So you saw me kind of going all over the painting with the brush. But I'm finding areas and then I'll complement them once or twice around it so it can sit well with the group. The group of the colors that have already been there. You know what I mean? They're gonna be like, what's this new color doing here? Everyone get them. We can't have that. It got dark really fast. Okay, so anyway, I'm talking about colors here on a canvas. Paintings are fun. I like it. I like what's happening. The groupings of the gray is nice. Come on, man, get your diesel out of here. Stop coming through my window and such. No one wants that. You don't see me going to his house, his place of work, and blowing weed in his window. That'd be hilarious, though. Just get you back. Told you I'd get you back, you know. At K Jewelers, all right, we putting in the work here, folks. This is it. This is what it's all about. I was talking to my neighbor about the asphalt guys here at work, here at Silver City. They did such a terrible job, and it was like 200 feet of asphalt they had to lay down. It's just, it's bad. But what I realized, I think, that day is what it seemed like to me was that they were just hurrying up to get home so they could drink beers, right? But it certainly would be a better environment if they were just allowed to have a beer, and they'd probably do a better job. They'd be on top of their game, you know, because they got nothing else. They got the mind fixed. They got their, the food fixed by having a job. They got the rent fixed by having it. They got all the stuff fixed if they could just have a little bit of stuff. But I know they make a mistake, they can get hurt, all that jazz. But a better road, man. A better road. Say what, dude? I can't understand you. This is pretty much every time in the stream where we just say, okay, I've had enough. Okay, here's another job. There it is. I guess they get cooked in magazines. If I were to put my stuff in magazines, I'd probably get cooked verbally in there too. But this is the job, another job that's kind of like nothing but accolades, nothing but positivity giving back to you. A bunch of people show up to, watch you sing operatic and like clap. They say bravo. And then at the end, they come and say hello, and they all say what a wonderful job you did, and all that. So, yeah, artistry. Artistry is pretty self-serving, huh? You guys like me yet? So interestingly enough, if you put yourself, I'm not saying, what am I saying? It's not self-serving in the same that there's not a sacrifice. The sacrifice is there. I'm living it. All the artists can concur, would concur. The struggle is real. Sure is easy to surround yourself with this expression, and if you take it seriously enough, sooner or later people will pay you for that, which is crazy. Opera singers, like, granted, they're singing other people's lyrics, probably almost all the time. But the opportunity for them to get out and the best of the best, they get out there and work, it's pretty cool.
I don't get sales, but whatever. I like my work.
What's up, Laura? Heck yeah, girl. Good for you.
Laura DEZ Art said, the crap I see from other local artists, that sells. I don't know. Travis said,
Something, isn't it?
you have a passion to follow, to take a risk on and to have faith in. This is your personal development.
I was just expressing how wonderful it was to have a career. Like, I surround myself with positivity in a way that I open my doors every day and people come in here, the people who choose to come in, and they give me positive feedback. And I'm just constantly surrounded by this positivity. I'm like, man, you know, I was trying to think of like that today, like what job other than what I'm experiencing has that just positive feedback. Even in my painting career, it was like there was opportunities of failure.
Comes to fruition when you're received by the outer world, and it completes the cycle of growth.
I feel that it's so cool to sit in and be a part of. And I had never sold any paintings, Laura, ever. My first ever gallery experience was at a Grateful Dead concert way back in the day. And we set up an art gallery, and I didn't sell anything, but I brought my paintings, that one that's up there, the first painting and everything. I brought my paintings to sell, and that was the first experience I had with selling or trying to sell my art. Didn't work. And then it took me until I moved here and opened this place, kind of, I guess right after a coffee club. I took the last ditches of all the shit I had, and I was like, all right, I got to do something, you know. And then luckily I had the opportunity to do this painting style, but to open up something a place where I could sell stuff. And that was at a place with a bar and a restaurant and a dance floor outside and little bungalows of artists, tattooists. You know, there's all these different kinds of like people doing different things, jewelers, all that. So then I just started surrounding myself with like that opportunity, having paintings, and then being like, I don't know, man, $400. And then people were like, all right, cool, $400. And I'm like, whoa, you know, that kind of stuff started to happen, blowing my mind, because I'm like, what is this all, you know? I understood murals. I did that for years, where people would pay me to come in there and paint whatever. Vines on their kitchen. Oh my God. I couldn't do it anymore, you know what I mean? So I had to go back to work. And then throughout all that, I found the squigglies. But I never had the dream of even, I don't even know if I ever, interesting thought I was just having, and it went in a millisecond. I was more supporting the arts. I had an art gallery in 1997 or whatever, whenever it was. And it was like the U of A students and other people. Did I even have a painting up in that gallery? Maybe I had my one piece. Art was a personal thing for me, where I always did it at home for myself or family members. It was all mandalas even after a while, and that's definitely not, to me, is not a sellable commodity. Yo, nice hat, fool. And sure, get a hat, trucker hat, and put ears on it. Hell yeah. That's a new style. Trucker hats with ears, dog. Anyway, I think I've had enough of painting today. We've been at this for almost 3 hours. I know I took a little bit of break there talking to my neighbor, but that's what you do in small towns. You be neighborly. You hang out a little bit. I knew you guys were okay. And we got lavender in the painting today, which is a new, it's kind of like in the haze here, there's lavender. It's just basically the blue with black and purple. So, real easy. All the same colors. I'm just bending the color to my need. And I like that. So all this dark came up. It's beautiful. It's perfect. We're going to have to work on these tips that are coming this way. Fine. So I can see these clouds as a very three-dimensional thing. I can see them where they're popping out towards me now. And that's all you have to do is you just surround the cloud formation. See, this one's going to be backwards, so it has a deeper connotation on this end, because this is this is in the cloud. That's why it's so darn dark, and that's dark because it's dark. Dark. Thank you all very much for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun talking to y'all. You guys been watching the painting come down to the making on the bottom left on repeat. Let's get a good view of this, huh? So the things in front, these things, deek. Don't worry about those. Subconsciousness at play. I'm messing with your brains. No, I'm silly. Faux show. See you soon. Thank you very much for showing up. We'll see you guys on the next one, yeah? That'll be Saturday. And I might mess with another painting. Just, one of my other ones. We'll see what we get to. Check you guys on the flip side. Sorry. That was just